Have you ever looked at your cat and thought, wait, who really owns this house? Because, let's be honest, you bought the furniture, but they control it. You made the rules, but they ignore them. You planned your day, but somehow it revolves around them. And the strange part? You don't even mind. Because those eyes, that purr, that attitude, it's impossible not to give in. But here's the truth most cat owners never realize. There's a thin line between loving your cat and accidentally spoiling them. And when that line is crossed, it doesn't just change their behavior. It changes their personality, their independence, even their emotional balance. In this video, we're going to uncover 14 clear signs your cat is too spoiled. And more importantly, how to fix it without damaging your bond. But before we jump into that, let me say one thing. This isn't about views, numbers, or algorithms. This is about your connection with your cat. If you want a deeper bond, if you want your cat to feel safe, seen, and understood, then hit like, subscribe, and stay with us. Because the more people understand how cats really communicate, the better life becomes for thousands of cats out there, including yours. Number 1. Constant attention demands. You exist for me. Does your cat follow you everywhere? Meowing, demanding, never leaving you alone. At first, it feels cute, even loving, but over time, it becomes constant. And here's what's really happening. Your cat has learned something simple. If I ask, I get attention. Every time you respond instantly, you reinforce that pattern. And slowly, your cat becomes dependent. Not choosing connection, but needing it. Number 2, refusing regular food. Only the best for me. Now think about this. You give your cat regular food. They sniff it and walk away. But the moment you bring out something special, they appear instantly. This is not preference anymore. This is conditioning. Your cat has learned, wait long enough and better food comes. And over time, this creates a problem. They stop accepting balance. They chase only reward. Number 3, no respect for personal space. I decide when we're close. Cats usually value space, but a spoiled cat? They want constant access. On your lap, on your keyboard, on your body. And if you move them, they get upset. This is emotional dependence. They've learned being close always gets me something. And without boundaries, that behavior grows stronger. Number 4. Ignores scratching posts. I choose the sofa. You bought the scratching post, placed it perfectly, but your cat still chooses the sofa. Why? Because it matters more. Your furniture carries your scent, your importance. And without limits, your cat chooses the most valuable surface, not out of disobedience, but because no one stopped them. Number 5. Controls where they sleep. Your bed is mine. Let's be honest. Who really owns your bed? Because if your cat meows until you let them in, refuses their own bed, takes your spot completely, then something has shifted. Sleeping together is bonding, but when your cat demands it and you always give in, it becomes expectation, not connection. Number 6. Wants to be lifted instead of climbing. Do it for me. Cats are natural climbers, independent, agile, but a spoiled cat? They wait, looking at you, until you lift them. And every time you do, you teach them something. I don't need to try. My human will do it. And slowly, their natural behavior fades. Number 7. Only accepts you. No one else matters. Does your cat only trust you, but avoids everyone else? Even reacts badly when others try to touch them. This might feel special, but it's also a sign. Your cat has become too dependent on one person, and that limits their confidence, their adaptability, their comfort in the world. Now that you've seen the first signs, let's go deeper, because the next ones are where spoiled behavior becomes impossible to ignore. Number 8. Sits on your work. You come first. You open your laptop, start working, and suddenly your cat walks over and sits right on the keyboard, or your book, or whatever has your attention. This is not random. Your cat has learned something powerful. If I interrupt this, I become the focus. Every time you react, move them, or even laugh, you reinforce it, so they repeat it, because it works. Number 9. ignores house rules. There are no limits. You told your cat, don't go on the table, don't scratch the curtains. And yet, they do it anyway. Not because they don't understand, but because nothing stops them. Cats are incredibly smart. They test boundaries. And if those boundaries are unclear or inconsistent, they assume this is allowed. And over time, they take full control of the space. Number 10. Demands playtime on their terms. Now means now. Your cat wants to play, but only when they decide. Not later. Not when you're ready. Now. And if you don't respond, they get restless, frustrated, even aggressive. This happens because they've learned play starts when I say so. Instead of following a natural rhythm, they control it. And that removes balance. Number 11. Destroys things for attention. I'll get it one way or another. Now here's where it becomes serious. Cat knocks things over, breaks objects, creates chaos, and the moment you react, they stop, because that was the goal. Attention. Even negative attention is still attention, and your cat learns, if I do this, they come to me. And once that pattern forms, it repeats. Number 12. Personal alarm clock. Wake up now. Every morning, the same thing. Meowing, pawing, demanding, until you wake up, until you feed them, and you think, they're just hungry. But it's more than that. They've learned your routine, and learned they can control it. So they don't wait. They trigger you. And once you respond, that behavior becomes permanent. Number 13. Begging for your food. I want what you have. You sit down to eat, and your cat appears, watching, waiting, staring at your plate, and eventually, you give in. Just a small bite, but to your cat, that moment matters, because now they've learned, human food is possible. And once that line is crossed, it's very hard to go back. Number 14. Too many toys, not enough value. Nothing feels special. You buy toys. Lots of them. Different shapes. Different sounds. And your cat ignores most of them. Plays with the box instead. This is not ungrateful behavior. It's overstimulation. When everything is available, nothing feels special. So your cat loses interest, and their natural hunting drive becomes weaker. The balance. Love, without losing control. Now here's the most important part. Loving your cat does not mean saying yes to everything, because real love includes guidance, boundaries, structure. So what can you do? Create simple rules, fixed feeding times, dedicated play sessions, clear no areas, a separate sleeping space, and most importantly, stay consistent.